Hey, welcome to another great episode of the Real Deal Podcast. I'm your host, as always, Courtney Harden. Happy February 1st, already February. So January's gone. Now we're into February and getting ready to, another month and in the new year in 2026. So got a lot of great shows coming up and great guests. And I have another one here. This is not a guest coming up here. It's going to be more podcast family. Been doing this for a long time. So can't wait to catch up with her. It's been a while, so we're looking forward to catching up. But before we get started, hit my music. Let's get it. All right, welcome to another great episode of the Real Deal Podcast. I'm your host, as always, Courtney Harden. As I said, glad to be back with a new and exciting episode on this February 1st. So happy Sunday to everyone out there. Hope you guys enjoyed the weekend, despite the cold here on the East Coast. It's been crazy here, snow and cold and all that, but it's winter time here, so that's what we expect. So can't wait till it starts getting a little warmer. But you can follow the show on all the podcast platforms, whether it's Apple, Spotify, wherever you consume podcasts, you can get it there. YouTube, BS3 Network, BS3TVLive.com, BS3TV Live, BS3TVLive.com, and BS3 Network, Roku channel, Spreaker. Like I said, we're on iHeartRadio. We're on all those platforms, and you can follow me on all the social platforms: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram is where I'm most active. But I also have TikTok and Blue Sky. So let me get into this show. Like I said, podcast family, been a minute, so we're gonna catch up. So I'm glad to always invite her. She just always welcome to the barbecue, always there with the barbecue as well. So Erika Fernandez, Curls and Sports, journalist, mother, wife, a little bit of everything. So she does a little bit of everything. So welcome back to the show, Erika. Really appreciate it.
No, thank you so much for having me. And also, I love the new intro. I've been meaning to tell you, I love the music. I love how it
Thanks.
starts. I love how it introduces the name. You're doing great. So proud of
I
you.
appreciate it. Thank you. I definitely do, and I appreciate you.
Of
Like you
course.
said, we always do a show or two in the year. Like you said, life busy, it gets there, but we chat all the time off camera as well. So again, thank you for the time that you
No,
from your
thank you for
busy
having me.
scheduling. And I said I wanted to catch up, and it was only right to have you on the beginning of the year. So I'm glad to have some time with you as always. So.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. So how are you doing? Like I said, it's been a minute, and I think we talked last year, sometime early last year. But how's everything going with you? As you said, wife, mother, and still doing it, and still sports journalist as well. So how's everything going?
Things have been getting better. I just feel like the job market is horrible. We have to
Mm,
address it. There's a lot of ghosting going on. So for everyone out there
yeah,
who's applying, please know that it's not just you. Your
yeah.
feelings are in the correct place. The things that I've heard from certain friends that are on the inside, like a friend of mine recommended me to a job. I'm sorry. A friend of mine sent me a job link, and I said no, I don't feel like applying there because I've applied there thousands of times. I never get back to people.
Right.
Same company, my friend tells me that he has someone on the inside that tells him that they just collect applications
Mm,
and resumes to show people that there's actually jobs when there's no jobs. So it's like
wow.
you're you're pulling you're playing with employees heartstrings, you're
Right.
toying with people's emotions. It's not right. But what I have been doing more on social media lately is because just never know who's watching.
Yep.
I'm
It's
trying to
true.
do like a little bit more of lifestyle content, so like parent stuff, random stuff I see in sports, which I'm
Yeah.
trying to get better with. Like for example, that female reporter, I forget her name, but I'm spacing out on it. Um, the one who was talking to the Jaguars head coach about, like, you guys
Oh
need to.
yes.
I
I know you're
forgot her
talking about.
name,
Yes, I
but
know you're talking about.
I was like, damn, that should have been a moment where I could have gotten real quick, put my phone up here, talked about how awesome that is. keeping the human interest,
Yep.
keeping, I'm sorry,
Hmm.
keeping the human behind it, like, showing some sort of humility as well. But,
Yeah.
a lot of other people got at her like, oh, that's not real journalism, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, all right, you're not going to, nobody's question in that room is going to be any more insightful than the next. So
Yep.
you might as well give them a little bit of credit where it's due. It is a miracle that they got there.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
accolades aren't too bad, but
Yeah.
those are moments where I'm trying to make sure to be on top of it. So that's probably the perfect example of like, well, okay, crap, I missed an opportunity. Let me make sure to hold myself more accountable, post a lot more, because again, you just never know who's looking or
Yeah.
watching, rather.
That's true, and I agree with you 100%. I talked about the journalist from the Jacksonville Jaguars who she was she like you said was showing compassion. They just had lost a devastating
Mm-hmm.
loss and against Buffalo in the playoffs, and this was in the first round of playoffs, and she had used her opportunity. It was a 30-second clip, to less than that really,
Yeah,
just to give the coach
some
you know
flowers.
flowers, right, and show that
Mm-hmm.
he's human. She didn't want to ask the questions of X's and O's, and she just said, I
Yeah,
want to give
like
him.
what went wrong?
Yeah, what went wrong? Right,
I
we
hate
hear
that
this all the
question.
time. Yeah,
We
we hear
know
it
what
all
went
the time.
wrong. We
They
don't
know
want
what
to
went
hear that.
wrong. They don't want to hear that. It was good that they were able. She was able to show, a human side, of that, and show that he's human, and that's what. So I was like, there's no big deal, but you had the other side that they talk about journalism 101 and ethics and all that. Too serious. Like I get it. You take your job seriously. You should, but like you said, you want to ask questions like, "Oh, what went wrong? What went wrong? We lost. That's what went wrong." Like,
Yeah, like what else to
they,
say? Like if
yeah,
you
yeah.
like, oh,
So,
coach, where do you go from here? Like, what
yeah,
are some things that you didn't like? Maybe that's something else you could have asked. But
right, right.
I personally had no problem with her question. I
Me
think she did a
either.
phenomenal job.
Yes, me too. I was she definitely I liked it, and I know some people were like I said, they were so upset. I'm like, she didn't do anything, like she didn't do anything wrong. She didn't say anything wrong. It's good to hear something like that from a journalist, from the business side of what we do, and
Mm-hmm.
what we pursue and things like that. It was good to hear someone talk about showing a compassion, and they should give the woman some grace too.
I
She
agree.
she took her time. They're like, well, all the journalists that work to get to this point. No, she's got 30 years experience, so she deserves to be in that room.
Yeah,
She
she's not
deserves
just
that.
random blogger who just
Yes,
decided to go pursue this like 5 6 years ago. She's been in the field.
yeah, been in the field, um, a legit journalist and everything too. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, reporter Lynn Jones, that was her name.
Lynn Jones.
Lynn Jones. That just wanted to give her, and then she defended herself. She didn't double, like she just said, "Hey, I'm doubling down. This is what it is." And like she said, I didn't think it was that big of a deal, and it wasn't. It really
It's
wasn't.
not that big of a deal. I agree.
Mm-mm. No,
I think like
she.
one of the few people that were out there in the space that supported her was Pat McAfee. I don't think
Yeah,
anybody else like said anything in support besides maybe us small media people. But a
yeah.
bunch of other people, it's like I don't know. Sometimes people take their job too seriously. Like you forget you could have fun with it too.
You can have fun. Yes, you have fun with it. Yeah, exactly. And I'm glad a lot of the ones that try to say there wasn't the time and they could have did a one-on-one. Okay, I guess you can say that. Oh, there should have been a one-on-one. There should have been. She knows she took her time. She got a credential and she took her time with it. And I'm glad that she did. But yeah, they go back to what else you said about journalism and where it's been going and the job market, and like you said, that's it's been rough. I've heard from a lot of people that have been laid off,
Oh
and
my
look at we
god,
got the
it's
Washington
horrible.
Post. The Washington Post about to do away with their sports department. That's crazy. Like they're gonna be laying off. I think they said 300 people could possibly be laid off, and that's the Washington Post, one of the
Three
biggest
hundred people.
news markets, the papers
Is
ever.
that the one that Jeff Bezos owns as well?
Yeah, Jeff Bezos bought it, and
Okay,
yep. Hmm.
enough said. Enough said. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm guilty. We order from Amazon, so my bad. I'm putting money in your pocket. But
Yeah, I order from
um,
Amazon too.
shit, it's I don't agree with these massive layoffs, and then it's like the way that they're trying to reason it with it. No, It's not right. It's
Yeah, and
not
I
right at
mean,
all.
a lot of respected journalists there too, and to do away
Yeah.
with the sports department of all things, and like they said they're going to make it more of an opinion based, but
I mean, it's already opinion based
it's
when you
already
really
been
think
made.
about it, but
Yeah, yeah.
sure,
So
sure,
I,
yeah.
I mean, so you're going to take away the real journalists and let them go, about their way. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I remember the last time we talked, you were saying about pursuing different things, and like you
Yeah.
said, I think even with that, it's as you said, just being more, just continue to be more involved in social media, and
Yeah,
really, you said,
because
really
I
putting
don't
yourself out
forget.
there. Yeah,
So I
you
told
don't.
myself, okay, I did a couple things in January. Let me
Hmm.
continue the same energy in February. So
Yeah.
if you're watching out there, be prepared to see more of my face on social media.
That's good.
More of my expressions.
I like seeing you just keep doing your thing on there and everything. Because I know you was recently on a show and you guys were was it the PGN pod? I think
Yeah.
that's what it was. I
Mhm.
saw that.
Yeah, and that was a fun one. Like they talked about sports, we did the playoff stuff, talked
Yeah.
MVP and all that other jazz, and then we ended up talking about the Metro cards being
Yeah.
discontinued and
Right.
something as random as that. And I think that that stuff is beautiful because like you never again like you got listeners. You never know who's going to let me hit
Mm-hmm.
play on this. This person has my interest. This person caught my eye. So
Yep.
I think it's also again if you're watching out there, and this is speaking to you, just know that I think that this is something that I battle with. Don't think too much about it because like you're hoping for, let me make sure I have the good lighting. Let me make sure my hair looks good, and it's like my nails are done so I don't look crazy on the internet. It's that's not that deep.
Yeah.
So I'm
And
learning that. So I don't know if you saw the bubble video I posted last week.
yes, I did.
So
I did.
I caught myself, my right nail had been chipped, all of my right hand, because you know I'm busy at home. Sometimes
Yeah.
I forget to use the dishwashing gloves, and I'm like, crap, my nails look. So you can kind of tell in the video that I was kind of doing this, like hiding my fingers, and then I was like, Erica, you're two in your head. So then I just like ended up in mid video, like just letting loose. So
Yep.
you know
Yeah.
you kind of need to give yourself like that sort of pep talk. So again, listeners, as this is speaking to you, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
worry about
Right.
this.
Right. We're making videos as long as it makes yourself look, you said you're doing, they said, okay, I'm putting out whatever I
Yes.
think is good. And as you said, I did see I did see the bubble, as you
Yeah.
said,
I
you
was
was
like lifestyle
experimenting.
content. Exactly. I saw that.
Hmm.
I was like, all right, lifestyle content, parenting stuff. Check. Let's see it out
Yep.
there.
Yeah, yeah. So you think about doing more of that? You said just talk about just real
Yeah.
life things
Oh
like
my God.
parenting
Yeah. There's a
and things like that.
video I was thinking about making, like, how which has been tough, like how to survive in this field and being a parent. It's
Mm,
you
that'd be a good
can't
one.
you can't be a parent in this field. You
Mm.
can't. You really can't. And it's too time consuming. One person, like I just saw the oh my god, I'm spacing out on his name and it's pissing me off. Um, and it's just mom brain. What was the reporter's name with cool like the other side like the pillow? And I'm spacing.
Oh, I know. Oh, geez.
Stuart Scott.
Stuart Scott.
I
Yes,
was
Stuart Scott.
like,
Yes, Stuart
I'm
Scott.
telling
Yes.
you,
Yeah.
please, again,
Yeah.
listeners,
The
I'm
cooler
not
than
being
the other side of the
disrespectful.
pillow. Yes, Stuart Scott.
He's one of
Yes.
my favorite journalists, but his mom brain. But
Mm.
I don't know if you saw the 30 for 30, but it
I
spoke to me a
haven't seen
lot.
it.
It's
Yeah.
fine. It just debuted in December,
Yep.
but it
I
spoke to
forgot
me.
about that too. Yeah, I gotta watch
It's
that.
but it spoke to me a lot because his work took priority, and then he
Yeah.
ended up suffering his marriage, his kids.
Mm,
Like they didn't
yeah.
see like they spent Christmases on set. On set, they never really had a real Christmas. So
Right.
I was like, all right, enough said. I'm like, there's only certain things I'm willing to apply to. So it's like if it's social media stuff within sports, that's a set schedule. I could do that, but I can't sacrifice my time for my girls or husband because you just never know. Like
Yeah.
people have enough. There's a limit, and his wife reached it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
one of his daughters, remember how when he got the Jimmy V award,
Yep.
so that was the baby. The oldest said no to going because she just didn't feel like it, and she was also like, "Why should I go to this?" Blah blah blah.
Mm,
And dad ended up passing away 6 months later. So she said,
yep.
"You know, that's one of my biggest regrets not being there, et cetera, et cetera." I don't think that she should feel that way because, like, she probably thought initially, like, why should I even be there when he hasn't even been there for me? This is all for show and tell. Now that he has cancer, now he has the attention, blah, blah. That's what I could imagine went through her head as
Yeah.
like a young girl. But now as she's old, I think she's 30. I think according to the documentary that they said, or she's pushing 30 rather.
Right.
And she was in a different mindset. Now, with age, you get more maturity. You realize, damn, I messed up. Maybe I should have been there. But
Yep.
the decision you made initially is the correct decision. So
Yeah. Agreed.
I don't want the girls to ever be like, mommy wasn't there because of XYZ. Like, I remember in my recent job, it's been tough. Like, I ran out of a friend's baby shower to make sure I was making it on time to work because they forgot to give me off for the day. And it's like,
Mm,
that's not how to live life. It's not
yeah.
fair. It's not fair.
That's yeah. I mean, that's good. I mean, and that's good advice too, as you said, because you do see, as you said, you do see a lot of working families, a lot of working mothers. Yeah, working mothers. They in this industry. Just if you talk about sports journalists and things like that, it's a lot. And I think I saw Laura Rutledge was talking about it, and
Who?
she said yes,
Who was talking?
Laura
Oh,
Rutledge,
yes, yes.
yeah, from ESPN. And she does so much. She does NFL Countdown. She does or NFL Live. Excuse me. She does NFL Live. She also is does SEC Network, and she does a little bit of everything. So reporter and all that. And she says herself that even with her kids, it's tough because she's working 320 something days out of the year, and she takes priority because she says I'm home these certain days so I can be with my kids and things like that. But as you said, like you got to prioritize, and if you prioritize your family first and foremost. And I think it's wonderful because even though I don't have any kids, but with me and my wife, I always try to say, okay, I'm doing a podcast. I know I spent a lot of time with this.
Exactly.
Um, I just was doing on Rival. She was there. She came as a fan. I was doing the media stuff, but I said, okay, I'm doing like 2-3 shows in the week, and then
It gets time
the
consuming.
rest of the time, because then work too on top of that, and then you
Mm-hmm.
got to spend time with your family. You got to spend time. So it
Yeah.
is about, as you said, when we're doing this podcasting and social media, we can prioritize that for a little bit, and then like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to sacrifice my time with, I'm gonna spend that time with my wife and family and things like that. So yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
No, it's
just
important to take care of like piggybacking off what you said, to take care of the family that you're making, because
yeah,
you and your wife, you guys are a family, and these
yep,
girls and my husband, they're family.
yep,
It's better to, it's more important to take care of than the family that you came from. And I know that some people that might not resonate right with them, because it's like, oh, what about your cousins, your uncles, your aunts, even your parents or grandparents? It's like, no, the family that you make takes precedence over
yeah,
everything else. So
for sure.
seeing that documentary, I was like, damn, no, I'm like, I can't do it. So even some job postings, like I saw a job earlier with CBS. It was a combat sports editor, right up my alley. I could do the
Oh
job.
yeah, I saw that. Yep.
But it said weekends and traveling to Vegas, and I was like, I can't do that. And
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Someone else will enjoy it,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we
That
do amazing.
yes, and I know I think I saw that on LinkedIn too. I
Yes.
believe. Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
was on the okay. Yeah, there was a lot of different jobs. Yeah, I think the Boston Globe had one,
Oh wow.
but then yeah, but I think now that's more travel as well,
Yeah.
and then
It's
oh,
for
and then
single people.
moving.
It's for
Then you got
single
to
people,
move
or
and yeah,
it's for single people or people with no kids, like where you can
yeah,
figure out, like, oh, okay, babe, I have to travel for the week for work. Okay, cool. Knock yourself out, have fun,
yeah,
and that's
yep,
fine. But if you got kids, then that means who's taking them to school, who's preparing the nighttime, who's help. Then what's
yeah.
the village look like? Is the village even available too?
Right, right. And when you have your village, it's like I got to still be there with my village,
Yeah.
for sure. So yeah, but the things do. Hopefully, things will be there. On the job market and all that. But like I said,
Yeah,
it's
for
it's
sure.
been it's been it's tough. I like I said, I see it, and it's a competitive field. We know
It is.
this for all
Mm-hmm.
these years, and even like I said, when I was doing some of the media stuff for Unrivaled, there's so much media there, and you got national media, you got um here, and it was a lot of people and everything. But when all the opportunities come, we try to take advantage, full advantage
Exactly,
of it.
especially when they're local too. Cause like I saw it was in Philly this weekend, so
Yeah,
might as well make sure you go.
that's what I did because Unrivaled was in Miami. So when they said they were the first, they're traveling, the first city was Philly. It's like, yep, I'm jumping on this, and I think that's what I've been trying to
That's good.
so much travel because it gets expensive. Like some people are asking, "Are you going to Super Bowl again? You going to Super Bowl again?" So I would love to, but it's expensive.
Yeah,
you know.
it
So
really is. Unless
I'm
you got
not.
like a hookup
Yeah,
with the hotel, and that depends if that hotel's nearby, if the prices haven't already gone through the roof.
yeah,
And then this means like a flight. Do you have a flight plug? And then this person probably doesn't even want to hook you up with a discount because they know that
right.
you're hitting them up.
Yep, yep, yeah, yes.
It's not easy.
So I'm like, yeah, I would love to go back and do that, but it was I'm like San
It's a
Francisco.
lot of work too.
It is a lot of work. I
You're not
mean,
just there to see celebrities and take selfies. Like
yeah,
you're
yeah,
really
right,
there.
right.
You're
You're
a
actually
press pass.
working. You're
Yeah.
working. You're supposed to be pressed. Hey, you're trying to work,
Mhm.
and some of these people are just going for the parties and yeah, that's
Nah.
fun and everything. But I'm a little too old for that as it
Mhm.
is. I can have fun. I can still have fun and enjoy it, but
Exactly.
I want to come and work, connect with people and put your name out there. Just
Exactly.
like a career. So yeah, so a lot of people hit me up saying, "Hey, you coming to Super Bowl?" It's like, nah, no, still. I was trying to stick with local stuff. So for sure.
Sorry, we just had a visitor.
Yeah, I saw. Uh-oh. Hey, that I won't keep you too much longer, so because I know that's
It's
gonna.
okay. She smiled, and I was like, "Did you scream?" Yeah, she sure did.
Got the
She's
get her the hand was coming.
you
I saw
saw
you look
it.
over there. Yes, it's like, yep. Hey, it's live podcasting. Hey, everything happens for that happens for a reason, no
Oh
doubt
yeah,
about it. So, but
that's real
yep,
life. This is
it's
just what
real
it
life.
is. It's like
That's what you
yeah, if you
said,
have
real life.
a dog is gonna bark, a
Yep.
cat's tail is gonna go by the screen.
Yep,
It's no
everything.
different with a
I
baby.
don't edit it out either. I just leave it as is because that's what makes the podcast
He's
authentic
like,
and
"Where's this
everything.
crying baby?" My bad,
Yeah,
guys.
it's coming close. Yes, it was close. Hey, right, right. So speaking of unrivaled in Philly, what you think of the number 21,400
I think that's
plus?
absolutely beautiful. And
Yeah.
I saw a tweet that said, "Oh, the WNBA is shaking in their boots." So,
Yes. Yes.
that to me had me dying because I'm just like, heck yeah, like
Mhm.
they're doing big things, and
Yeah.
I just wonder, I just hope it continues on and on because it's just gonna bring more of a fan with more fans. Like I want to take the girls also to a WNBA game in
Yeah.
May. I want to see. I tried to go last year, and last year was just not working out because of scheduling. But I was
Right.
like, all right, this year let's make it happen. At least one game. We need to figure this out and go support because they need to see women on the court too. Like
Yeah.
they've watched tennis with us. They obviously by default watch baseball because it's in the house. They have seen a lot of women's boxing, which I'm not sure if they should be seeing boxing, but whatever. But whatever, they've seen it.
Yep.
They see us watching basketball, football, so it's like, all right, let me make sure that they see themselves on the court. Oh, okay, oh,
Yeah.
girls. Oh, I didn't know girls could play basketball. Yes,
Right. Right. Yes. I'm telling you, it was electric. That
that's
I
so
mean,
dope that you got to go.
thank you.
Not
Yeah,
only
it
that, you
was
got to cover it. More importantly,
it was dope. It was dope, and it was great to see Philly really show out and unrivaled, and how the fans. It just shows that this city needs like a women's professional basketball team, which they're getting in 2030,
yes.
and that
Mm-hmm.
it just showed like how many fans were there. They came to support. I mean, it sold out. It sold out quickly anyway, because
Good.
yeah, I got tickets like the first week it was almost sold out. So I bought tickets quickly. This was before I got a credential, and me and my wife bought tickets. We said we're going. We definitely gonna go. So I had to get seats like way up because it was expensive. So I
Of
had to get
course,
seats
I can
way up
imagine.
there.
My
So I
God.
bought them, got them, and that was a couple months. And then I got the okay for the to get a credential and things like
Mm-hmm.
that. So that was cool. So I had to find someone's like, oh, we gotta find someone to go. So
Mm-hmm.
one of our friends went with her,
Oh,
and
nice.
they had a good time and everything. And then but this was just to see the city come together like that and really respect. He said people always say, well, nobody wants to watch women's sports. Well, okay, this look what
That's
this
such an
just
old
did.
sentence. Like, just cut it
Yeah,
out.
right, right. And I love that people are still trying to like downplay. I'm like, yeah, this was 3-on-3 basketball, and and people came out, and it was record breaking at the Xfinity Mobile, 21,000. That was over everything that's been there and everything. So yeah, they can keep that. They say yeah, everywhere everybody watches women's sports. I'll doubt about that.
Exactly.
That's the tagline. That's the movement. All those
I
things.
need to
And
buy that shirt. I've been meaning to buy that
yeah,
shirt.
I got one. Yeah, I
I'm
want to
like
get
lazy to buy it.
I gotta get a hoodie, but I got the t-shirt. But yeah, I think it was dope that they were
Mm-hmm.
that it just like you said the support the fans. I've been seeing a lot of different pictures and content, and and everything. It was just good to see people together,
That sounds good.
enjoying it. So it's cool.
I'm happy
Loved
about
it.
that. I'm happy that you got to cover it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. And you said it. Now they like you said like you said. Hopefully, it can go to other cities and be able to maybe go to two next year, three next year.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, if it comes to New York, there you go. I mean, that'll be something to cover and something for you to and take your kids if you want to go as fans and things like
Exactly.
that. But
Mm-hmm.
you guys got the liberty too.
Yeah, we got the
So
liberty. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So that's always thing. So speaking of WNBA and what they're going through in negotiations, and they got a big meeting tomorrow because time is ticking if they're going to get this regular season started.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But what you think of how it's been going, the lack of communication amongst the league and the players, and like what's your take? Do you feel like it's going to be a season or will it start late?
I think there'll be a season. Maybe it'll start late by like a week or two, but I
Yeah,
do like how the players are standing their ground. It's kind of like any other union, you know. Like there's, I don't know if you've
right.
seen news, but there's a big nurses strike going out right now in New
Hmm.
York City. I'm for it. We're a union household. I will be supported, rich or
Yeah.
poor. I don't care. Like, oh, these people make so much money. Why do you care? It's still a principle. They still deserve fair working rights,
Yep.
and these
Agreed.
demands they need to be deserved because like the league is making money. So, pay up.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I think they definitely deserve what they're asking for. They want
Mm-hmm.
revenue share. They want
Yes,
parts of that. They got that big
they're not
TV
asking for anything
deal.
crazy.
No, they got all those things. So it's
Mm-hmm.
they definitely deserve the things they're asking for and everything too. So I'm looking forward to see what this because
Me too.
it's been a back and forth, and it's gotten ugly in the public and things like that. So um we'll see how it is when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to the negotiations. I hope that they're able to do that. So and everything. So we'll see how that
Mm-hmm.
goes and everything. All right, last two I wanted
It's okay.
to last two I wanted to ask you about Super Bowl. What do you think of the matchup between the Patriots and Seahawks, and what do you think of the season so far? The season leading into the Super Bowl.
Of course. I am really happy for the Seahawks. I will forever be a Patriots hater.
Yeah.
But I
Yes.
do like their quarterback. What's his name? Maine.
Yeah. Drake May. Yep.
Drake May. Yeah. I do like him, but I guess I have a soft spot for Sam Darnold. Former Jets quarterback.
Yeah.
It's crazy that he's in that stage, considering he's a former Jets
I
quarterback.
know, right? Redemption for him.
Um,
Yeah. This is a
yeah,
redemption
I
for him.
agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would like to see the Seahawks win. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't picked I haven't done my pick yet. It might be leaning Seahawks too.
Oh, okay.
Uh, I figured I thought the Patriots were going to actually get there. I thought it was going to be Eagles Patriots. That was with my Philly Eagles, but with the season they had and
They'll be good.
disappointing. Yeah, they'd be disappointing. In the getting bounced out of the first round, but it was just an up and down,
Mhm.
inconsistent season for them.
Mhm.
And but yeah, Patriots with Drake May, it's like man, they got another quarterback that might actually maybe win MVPs, and I know he's an MVP candidate
Yeah, he
right
is. Yeah.
now.
Mhm.
But yeah, so we'll see if he wins that MVP. But yeah, he led that team, that defense, and him leading that team into the Super Bowl. And now you got and on the other side, Sam Darnold in Seattle and that defense.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I didn't know what about those two teams. I mean, I'm gonna definitely watch. Probably won't watch like full, but we'll watch it as like I always do. So I would probably end up
Yeah.
watching the whole game. It's always good to have Super Bowl at that time. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Exactly. Like I already planned ahead. I'm like, all right, let me make sure that the girls are down, and just
hmm
in time they have their dinner. Where there's no point. I'm not going to no watch party, bitch.
yeah, no, no,
Nah,
me either.
we're still we're going home. We're staying home this year. So yeah, just
Yeah,
figure that out and it'll be good.
yeah. We went to last year with the Eagles winning. We was back home in upstate New York, and they had one of our friends had a party, so we went over there.
Oh, nice.
It was about eight, nine of us, 10 of us, maybe. It wasn't that big of a party. With that, a lot of people, which I liked. That was cool. So we got to watch the game, and there was a bunch of Eagle fans there. So that was cool. And the beating down the Patriots, or no, the Chiefs. I mean, beating down the Chiefs
That was
and
epic. Yeah,
everything.
that
Yes,
was
that was
epic.
epic, right? Yeah, I loved it. I
As
loved
long
it.
as it's
Love.
the Chiefs, I'm happy about that. Like
Yeah, no
I
Patriots,
hate
no Chiefs.
I hate I hate repeat winners. Like, oh, it's so annoying.
Right. For sure, for sure. All right, let's talk. We got to talk boxing. Like that's one of our passions, our loves, and everything too. I know that as me and you connected over the years, and we both love us some boxing. Where do you think of the state of boxing is today, and with everything? I know they're trying to extend to different. You got Zuffa that's out now. But what do you think of boxing? That's just the state of boxing in general right now.
I think that right now the state of boxing is they're doing a lot of experimentation.
Yeah,
They're trying to appeal to a younger fan base, in my opinion, and they managed to do that with the YouTubers. Like if you say, like, it's crazy to say that Jake Paul has so much success, and I'm so
yeah,
surprised about that. Or even like his brother, who's like successfully a WWE wrestler. I just never
yeah,
had, never would have imagined that, considering like how they started, you know. But
yeah,
I think to answer the question, definitely they're in a state of experimentation, and it's almost like I think the fans are just sticking around to see how it does.
yeah. I agree. I think, as you said, they are definitely experimenting with a lot, and different networks, different types of boxing is happening too. I agree with you 100%. I don't know the direction they're going in now that we see Bud Crawford might be that is retired. Yeah, yeah. After speaking of that, with him. What'd you think of him and Canelo? I mean, we ain't got to. I mean, we talked off camera about that, but what'd you think of that fight and Bud just taking it to Canelo like that and the way he did?
Oh, the fight was crazy. It was.
Yeah,
I'm happy that we got to witness it.
yeah,
Yeah. Sorry.
yeah. I definitely got. Yeah, it was good to witness that fight on Netflix and being able to watch that
Sorry.
and I was
I didn't realize that the baby was going to be this loud, but it's okay.
all good, all good. I'm gonna let you go in a little bit, and then like a few minutes. But yeah, so I just wanted to ask you about, and then Crawford retired. He did it, and
Yeah.
one of the
He
one
got
of
an honor too with the with
yeah,
I saw some honor the other night with the Ring magazine. I think
yeah, Ring Awards. Yep,
the Ring Awards.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. He definitely he doubled. Yeah, so he deserves it. He's one of the best in our
It
generation,
is.
and
I agree.
good. Yeah, I mean he welterweight, lightweight, light middleweight, light welterweight, and he beat Canelo. Like he
Yeah.
people don't usually want to fight Crawford, and Canelo took that challenge, and that's the one thing I give Canelo. He'll fight anybody, so he continues to keep fighting. He continues to keep. I think he's got a fight in September, I believe, coming up, and yeah, so yeah, boxing's in a weird state, but as you said, it's the younger generation,
I
YouTube,
agree. Weird is the right
yeah,
word.
and things like that. So, um, but you got a shout out from Nathan Ramasandra real quick. He says, "How have you been?" The NR Hour himself. Yep. Thanks for. I know he's going to Super Bowl, so I hope he
Is he?
enjoys. Yeah, he enjoys
Enjoy
it.
it.
Yeah,
Yay.
his second year in a row, so he's enjoying it as well. But Erica, it's always a pleasure catching up with you. I appreciate the friendship and the connection. Is and like I said, you always have a spot on the show anytime and everything. So I really enjoyed the conversation as always. But let everyone know where they can follow you, what you got coming up, and all those things.
Oh, for sure. Well, thank you so much, as always, for having me, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So where can people find me? My social medias are Curls and Sports. And what am I working on? I guess like more content out there. My sister even hinted at wanting to do a podcast, so you might see me
Okay.
right by your side again in BS3. I would have to talk to Ben about this, but
Oh, you know he
and
down.
also figuring out the time. The oh my god, that's the thing. Like I don't want to start something and then be right back where I was. And I appreciate
Yeah.
you, everyone's patience, and I appreciate everyone asking, like, when are you guys coming back to the podcast? When are you coming back to podcasting? Where I'm just like,
You're
I
like,
don't even know myself, but thank you
yeah,
for
yeah.
asking. That means a lot. But she did mention that, and I haven't. She brought it up to me ironically over the weekend. She's like, "Oh, have you thought about the podcast?" I was like, "I was waiting for you to say something. I will not be bringing up such things, but
Yeah.
I think that I will talk to her. I'll be like, hey, this is what it's going to be. This is how much it'll, if you're with BS3, like, there's a lot of reach with this network. That's something for sure. I loved it. It's awesome. But then it's
Yeah.
like, do you have time to nurture this baby? Because that's another baby.
Yeah.
You can't neglect things. But yeah, so
Yeah.
definitely trying to put more content out there, more stuff that comes up to my head. And yeah,
Okay, well, we'll look forward to it as always. And like I said, we're all, patient. I know you'll. You said the content will be there. I know you'll definitely find time. I've been seeing you
Exactly.
just putting out the content as much as you can.
I'll try.
And you
I'll
said you
try.
prioritize family first, and then
Yeah.
you do the content after. So, but look forward to the
Exactly.
content. And again, thank you again. I really appreciate it, and always. And like I said, you always got a spot on this show anytime. So.
Thank you so much, Courtney. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, you enjoy the rest of
You
the
too.
evening and the family, and then we'll talk soon.
Talk soon. Bye,
All
Courtney.
right. Yep. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye. All right. That was Erika Fernandez, Curls and Sports. Follow her there, Curls and Sports, on all social media platforms. Thank everyone that tuned in. As always, look out for the all that content from Unrivaled Philly. And yeah, it was such a electric evening event. They did it big, Unrivaled Philadelphia. So shout out to Unrivaled, giving me the opportunity to shine the light on the women's basketball and women's sports in general. And like I said, record breaking fans at the biggest in women's, the biggest regular season, the biggest professional women's basketball game ever. 21,000 plus, 21,400 over. So they came out, people came out in the cold. It was cold. So yeah, but I think I can't thank Erica Fernandez enough for always coming on the show whenever I ask her to, and also always just finding the time and be on the lookout for her and the podcast and all those things. So all right, until next time, more great shows. Like I said, I got my entire schedule already for February just about. So you're gonna be seeing more great episodes as always. So just look out for who's who of coming on as guests on the Real Deal podcast. Until next time, everyone stay safe, stay warm, and as always, God bless.